People say you're only as sick as your secrets. And hospitals are full of secrets. Some are harmless, but others, whispered in the wrong ear, well, they can be fatal.
Whoa! Did you just run up 5 flights of stairs? Oh, God. You did that for fun. You're one of those people. Heard you'll be back in OBGYN today. I guess you're doing something right.
All right, listen up. There are actual people dying, and I don't have time to spoon-feed any of you. Assignments, Wolf, pediatrics. Ashley Grace started the St. Mary's fundraiser. LeBron James, OBGYN.
Football.
Don't care. These should be your assignments, but one of you is getting a treat. Sinead needs an assistant.
Sorry. Stupid subway, am I right?
Congratulations. You just volunteered. Those are your postings. Do not screw them up. Do not hurt your patients. Do not disappoint me.
Guys, what did I volunteer for? Do you know?
I'll be gone 20 minutes max.
30 if you bring back cannabis.
Lunches for spenders. I hate leaving the persons who actually need help to go fluff donors.
Rich people need help too. Must be painful being constipated with cash.
Glory to us, we'll never know. Oh, Red. I need you to transfer the patient in 36 for a marrow biopsy.
Hope you don't need it in the next hour. I gotta flip a bed in oncology, I gotta sponge the whole recovery, and then there's the code brown in the north elevator.
Go stay in the ER. The other units will just have to pick up the slack, as usual.
I'm not hiding. It's just the first time all week I've had a chance to drink coffee while it's still hot and no one's dying. Okay, I'm hiding.
Oh, it must be hard being the ER's most eligible bachelor.
Only when women my mom's age pinch my butt. Hi, Mrs. Stevens.
Oh, it looks like your butt's up, chump. I see a big cardboard check up there just waiting for you.
Give me a gushing chest wound any day.
Oh, hi. Sorry to bug you. I'm trying to find some water.
Oh, yeah, I can go grab you a bottle.
Oh, that's so helpful. Thank you. What? The beef in the vending machine.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Maki Yamato, and I am thrilled to announce that the auction for Hope and Mercy by my husband Tomo Yamato has raised $300,000 for St. Mary's. It's been difficult times for all downtown hospitals. Cutbacks, amalgamation rumors. But Tomo and I believe so much in the work being done here that we've decided to match that donation.
This is silly. I just forgot to eat. I was a little lightheaded.
Well, we'd be bad hosts if we didn't at least feed you. Check for a concussion.
Any other symptoms? Weakness, dizziness?
Well, I've been tired, but who hasn't? Between work and my son.
Oh, how old's your son?
7.
I'll send your blood for a full workup, but your fatigue could be from anemia. Let's have a listen to your lungs. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Lost any weight recently?
Oh, yes, but it's just the stress of Tomo's new show.
Another deep breath for me.
All the logistics. My stomach's been in knots.
In knots or pain?
Pain, I guess, but it's like back cramps.
We should check your abdomen. Do you mind lying down for me? We're gonna take this up.
So when's the new show?
A month. Tomo still hasn't finished his pieces. Lucky jerk gets to be the flaky artist. Well, I have to manage worried sponsors.
Lucky, I'm feeling a lump here.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but I'd like an ultrasound to find out.
I can take you to radiology. And do you want me to call your husband for you?
No. Tomo still has to finish his pieces. He's procrastinated on the show enough already.
Are you okay?
It's all over Twitter that you collapsed.
See? Anything to avoid painting.
Well,
I'm fine. For the last time, I'm not sick. I'm just dying. And I can walk. My lungs are toast, not my legs.
Gabby, you were coughing. You know it's easier when you get that way.
Hi, I'm Wolf. Pediatrics sent me down.
Hi, Jorge. We called Dr. Gilmore's office, but he's away, so they said to come here.
And who's this?
Not expected to make it past 20.
Gabriella, she has cystic fibrosis. She was doing better until a couple of weeks ago, and then she dropped a bunch of weight.
Well, that's not CF. That's just high school.
I'm worried she has another infection.
Okay, we'll have a look.
This is dumb. I can just get my weight back up after the school trip.
Gabby, we can't risk an infection.
She's top of the transplant list. She needs to stay healthy to be ready for when lungs become available.
I'm fine.
Looks like Freddie Mercury disagrees. You have a fever.
So, how we doing, Becky? Any pregame nerves?
Nope. My husband's the nervous one. I'm excited. This endometriosis is so bad, I'd pay someone to just rip it out.
Well, I'm sure Dr. Banks will be a little more considerate than that.
Colby.
Trent?
Dude,
Whoa.
are you serious, man?
How you
Been
doing,
a minute,
man?
bro. What's good?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, what, you're a doctor now?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse? Babe, you know who this is? Mustang's 3-time MVP. We all thought he'd go pro.
This is the guy you married? I think he could have done a lot better.
Whatever, man. You just jealous. You jealous.
I hate to break up this huddle, but I think I have a patient in here. Hi, Becky. How you feeling?
Ready to get this over with.
I bet. I'll cauterize as much of the tissue as I can.
And that'll help when we want to get pregnant too, right?
I don't see any recent vitals in here.
We were just getting to that.
Please. The anesthetist isn't expecting Becky until 5 minutes ago. We'll see you guys soon.
So you're like really not a doctor, huh?
What do you need, Mr. Woods?
I really need to, go, you know, but I don't think I can make it.
Let me grab you a bedside commode.
Wait, it's, is there an old nurse or something? I really don't want to do that in front of someone whose number I want to ask for.
Please. If that bothered me, I wouldn't have gotten into this job.
So, I can get that number then?
Let's deal with this other number first.
I guess I didn't have to go.
Mr. Woods, all this cleaned up, please. Wear short PSWs today.
Sorry. And just for you, Becky, I'm gonna grab one of the good stretchers and then get you prepped for anesthesia.
Are those Becky Green's vitals?
Yeah. Take good care of this one, Doc. She's a friend.
I treat all my patients like they are. Huh. She's been waiting for the surgery a long time. Hope she can finally get some relief.
Man, I went to college with that guy. And now he's married, talking about starting a family. You ever feel like somehow the people around you suddenly became adults overnight?
Not really. Because I am an adult.
Wow. I can't even keep unexpired milk in the fridge for my Fruity Pops, which are very high in fiber.
Why don't you get Becky up to the OR? I'm gonna start scrubbing in. Oh, and I usually like Candy Crisp myself.
Is that right?
I need a clean cut wool.
Yeah, you got it. And it's Wolf.
Where's the ice? And I want a butterscotch pudding from the cafeteria.
Hey, you know we're gonna get you all fixed up in time for those new lungs, right?
Did I say pudding? I meant vegan meal. And a chocolate bar. Can you just clench your fist for me? Thank you.
Ouch!
Your veins are pretty hard to find.
Give it here, you've blown it twice. You missed the vein. Everybody gets 2 tries.
Sit tight, Keith. Ashley, If I wanted your help, I would have asked for it. This isn't my first IV.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were a big shot OR nurse at the General.
What does that have to do with this?
I was just trying to help.
Okay, well, don't. You know what? You want to do that IV? Knock yourself out. Maki's ultrasound results are ready anyways.
You know, if you side-eye any harder, they're just gonna spin the whole way around.
Huh? What? Ashley, I was just, Ash, you're the kindest, most loyalist person I know, but when you don't like someone...
Look, I do not have to be nice to her just because she's your new bestie.
Are you jealous? Come on, you know I'll always love you first. Come, hugs.
You are so lucky it is impossible to give some wedgie and scrubs.
Come on. Grace is smart, and she knows stuff. This is not her first rodeo.
You know who else knows stuff? My friend who works at the General. Yeah, I had drinks with her last night, and guess what? Your new BFF, Grace, got fired. I guess everyone's favorite saint isn't so perfect after all, huh?
There's a mass in your bowel. It's bleeding. That's why you passed out earlier. You're anemic. Now, the ultrasound indicates that the mass is operable, but I am worried about those cramps you've been having. It could mean it's obstructing your bowel. There's an opening in surgery. I'd like to get it out today.
Then I guess I'm having surgery.
I'll let Dr. Ramjet know. Get things started.
Thanks.
Are we sure about this? Shouldn't we get a second opinion?
Grace? What do you think?
Well, I can't tell you what to do, but if it were me, I would have it out.
But is it safe?
Tomo's second job is worrying.
It's laparoscopic, which is good. Less invasive, faster recovery. I used to work in the OR. Basically, we'll make a couple small incisions, insert a tiny camera, make its way to your bowel, and then we'll remove the mass. Barring any complications, it's actually a pretty straightforward procedure.
I would feel so much more comfortable if you came into the surgery with me. Would you please?
But I'm not an OR nurse anymore.
And I'm not a lab technician, yet here we are.
I haven't been in the OR in over a year.
This hospital wouldn't survive without donors. And my paper cut is still bleeding from the giant check the Yamotas just gave us. If she wants you in the OR, you go in the OR.
Did you know you needed a special order of vegan meals? Takes like half an hour. You okay?
Just waiting for a text. Supposed to go into surgery with my patient.
Well, you know, you should eat. You might not get another chance today.
Thanks, Wolf, but I'm okay.
I've got 30 minutes to kill, if there's anything you want to talk about.
Oh, they're actually ready for me.
You the new surge nurse?
I'm just filling in. You're the resident?
We don't have time to train up one-offs in here. Dr. Ramjet's very particular about his OR. You need to wash under your nails and between the fingers for 2 minutes.
I usually do 3. I used to work in the OR.
Not Ramjet's. He's the best at St. M's. There's a waiting list to work with him.
I'll do my best to keep up.
Hey, Camilla. I've got an emergency abdominal aortic aneurysm, but I'll get back here as soon as I can. So you go ahead and start. I think you're ready. Mobilize everything, and I'll be in by the time you're ready to resect.
You got it, doctor? You heard him. Let's go. Abdomen is inflated. I'll take the camera now. Camera is inserted. Camera is inserted.
Are you ready for incisions for the 5mm trocars, Dr. Rossi?
Yes, the trocars. Blade, please.
After the small trocars, are you ready for the grasper and hook to be inserted?
Yes.
Still popping to visit coach every once in a while. All he ever wants to talk about is you. Still brings up that pick he made against the Yeoman.
Hands like those should have played all.
Hey, you know what though? I thought you got it the worst against Queens. Remember that game? Your legs cleared that other guy's head, dude.
Cleared my head.
Yeah, you still walked away with a championship MVP, though. I don't know why you didn't come back for the senior year. Could have had a hell of a season.
I wanted to focus on school. Can't play football forever.
Whoa. Hands like that, you could have.
Whatever just happened here, better not have.
You had the sauce, man.
Come here, man. That Queens game, that insane tackle, I walked away. The other guy didn't. He doesn't walk at all anymore. Spinal cord injury.
Damn. I didn't know.
That was the angle. Hit him just right to fracture his C5 vertebrae. It was just a routine play for me. But changed his life forever.
That's not your fault, man. You know that, right?
I quit football because I wanted to be a nurse. I don't want to hurt people anymore. I want to help them. Dr. Banks needs me.
Is it about Becky or?
Okay. Looking good so far. I think we're ready to remove the mass. Good job, Camilla.
Thank you. You kept up well?
I learned from some skilled residents.
That colon is wonderfully mobilized. Let's get this sucker out.
Didn't I send you to the ER today?
No, it's paged me. Said this was urgent.
I told you to mop up the vomit in room 14. Why was Red doing it?
Oh, I need to find Dr. Geller. After Chris's ankle surgery, Geller put him on naproxen and morphine.
Standard protocol.
Except Chris has a family history of ulcers. Those two drugs together are too hard on his stomach.
Which would have made him puke his guts out. Geller must have missed it.
I stopped the anti-inflammatory and just followed up to get him on proton pump inhibitors.
Good catch. That could have ended in a bleed or perforation. But in future, you need to do what I tell you. And leave the PSWs where I tell them to be. No one knows? Cobra and Bandit struck again. 12A needs a bed change sharpish.
I brought her things from home, but she won't come out of the bathroom.
I can take care of that for you.
You know, every time I drag this thing in here, I'm hoping it'll be the last, but this damn thing never goes off. It's been almost a year in.
You should go grab something to eat. Give Gabby time to cool off.
Thanks.
Why are you going through my stuff?
Dude, are you smoking? You get kicked off the transplant list.
Like that matters. Pretty sure a fresh pair of lungs isn't coming anytime soon.
Here.
Don't forget, Dr. Rossi, you told me to remind you to take a look around once we were finished.
Yes.
Why don't I know you? Are you new? You don't seem new.
I used to work in the OR at the General.
Under Dr. Hamilton. Oh, that explains it. Hell of a surgeon. I've been trying to get him to come over here to train some of our people. Anyway, we're lucky to have you with us.
Oh, I'm only in the OR for today. I'm just filling in.
That's a shame. Okay, all staples in. Now let's take a look at the liver. Damn it. Look at the right hepatic vein. Section 7 of 8.
Are those metastatic deposits?
Yeah. Close her up. There's nothing more we can do here. We removed the primary mass in your abdomen, but there are unexpected secondaries in the liver. The cancer is stage 4. Oncologists can recommend chemotherapy or radiation treatments. It'll slow the growth for a period of time. I'm so sorry, Miss Yamato.
Hal's still so young. What'll he do without me?
Cutie Pants Aiden is 17 and Aquarius and lives in Ottawa.
Privacy.
So, is that a site for kids with CF? You weren't going on a school trip. You were gonna go visit some guy.
Hey, he's not just some guy.
Look, I'm all for teenage rebellion, but that's a bad idea. CF patients, they shouldn't intermingle. You guys can cross-infect each other with a superbug. You could literally
He's
kill
the
him.
only person who knows what I'm going through right now. I mean, we can't be together because CF freaking blows, and now I can't even talk to him because the Wi-Fi in this stupid hospital's crap.
Okay, look, I know you feel alone right now.
I am alone. All my parents care about is when that stupid pager will go off. Guess what? It's not gonna freaking happen.
I have an idea. Let's go, boogie.
Let me go get Tomo for you. We can discuss what's next together.
I know what's next. My father died of lung cancer.
I'm sorry.
It was awful. My family, we watched him suffer through so much. Doctors make a lot of promises about buying time, but the time they buy is miserable. I won't put my son through that. I don't want him to have to see.
I know how hard this is, but I can help you have the conversation.
You can't tell him.
About your wishes?
About the cancer. As far as he needs to know, I had a benign mass removed and I'm going home tomorrow.
Maki, you're gonna need his support.
No, if he knows, he'll want me to get every treatment possible. He can't understand what that does to someone. Look, I want to make the most of my last few months at home with my family. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Best Wi-Fi in the hospital. You can hang out here, talk to Aiden.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll be back soon with your next dose of antibiotics. Say hi to Cutie Pants for me, okay? You look like you could use this.
It's cold.
It was hot before I got paged to deal with the kid who shoved half a box of crayons up her brother's nose.
Wow. That is ambitious.
I've seen better. Kid last year had most of a remote up there. TV remote. I saw the surgical report in Maki Amato's chart.
Yeah. She doesn't want treatment. And I get it. I totally do.
You know, a lot of people don't like working in the ER. It's too hectic, too risky. But me, I like how simple it is. No matter who or what comes through that door, I have one job. Just keep them alive.
Yeah. Feels weird not to do that.
Doctors and nurses practice different medicine. I can stitch them up, send them off to surgery, even restart their heart. But once they make the choice to refuse those options, my work for the patient's done.
Yeah, but mine isn't. Thanks for this. I should go check on Maki and finish my charting.
Oh, hey.
Why are there, discharge orders written for Maki Yamato for tomorrow? She just had a colon resection and has stage 4 cancer.
She's refusing treatment. She wants to die at home.
But she doesn't know for sure that she will. Nobody can be sure, not even the doctors, if she had treatment.
It's not what she wants.
Okay. Wouldn't be my choice.
Also, she doesn't want her family to know about the cancer.
Oh, you're serious?
Official story is she's spending the night after having a benign mass removed and she's leaving tomorrow.
So she wants us to lie for her?
She's worried about how her husband will react to her decision not to do treatment.
He's supposed to leave here thinking that she is fine when she's dying.
Legally, we cannot tell him anything she doesn't want us to.
Hey, man. Where you been at? What'd the doctor say?
Becky's fallopian tubes are badly scarred. They shrink when that happens. That's why no one caught it on the ultrasound before the surgery.
So what does that mean for Becky?
Dr. Banks is gonna try to save them. But if she can't,
Becky really wants kids, you know? She wanted to try a year ago, and I convinced her to wait.
you can't think about the what ifs, man.
I'm scared, Kobe. How do I do this?
I don't know. I gave up on my dream. Gave up on everything because I was afraid. But you gotta figure it out, man. Because you gotta be there for Becky.
Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, hi. I would like to call I'd like to call Code Yellow. I have a missing patient.
Attention, code yellow. Attention, code yellow.
Hi. I just looked in on Maki. She looks really tired.
Yeah, she's had a really big day. She just needs to rest.
I did some research online. Did they biopsy the mass in her bowel?
Who's this?
This is our son, Hal.
Hi.
How long will we have to wait for the results?
It's a good question. When do you think the pathology will be in on that, Grace?
You know, Tomo, no news is good news.
But what about...
I know you have a lot of questions right now, but your wife just needs you to be there for her tonight. You guys can do that, right? You can just be there.
Of course. Anything Maki needs.
You do not get to tell someone else a secret.
Oh, come on. I wasn't going to. Someone should tell him it's cruel to lie.
You don't get to make that decision, Ashley. People keep secrets for a reason.
Like when they don't want everyone to know they almost killed someone at their last job. I heard you left sponges in a patient after surgery.
Whatever you think you know, whoever you think that I am, you're wrong.
She can't have gone far. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so obviously Code Yellow is not good, right? But in my defense...
This one is just a formality, correct? Because you know exactly where your patient is, correct? Because you are an attentive nurse. You would never leave a sick girl alone long enough to try something as stupid as running away. Correct, and you will have her sick butt back in that bed before her parents even notice she's gone. Correct?
Definitely, totes correct, yeah.
Get out my face. Something's wrong with that boy.
Brad, what you doing here?
Nas pays me.
Again?
Every shift I've been changing her beds, bathing her patients, shaving them. Yeah, I thought you knew.
Thank you, Brad. You can stop now.
Okay.
Are you leaving?
Nope, I'm just taking a quick walk around the loading bay, the laundry room, and the roof.
Oh, dude, no. The code yellow is yours? Who did you lose?
Yeah, I'm looking for a teenage girl with a raging lung infection who's a danger to herself and the boy she's secretly dating.
Hey, Wolf. Hey, we're just going upstairs to visit Gabby.
How you doing?
Yeah, hopefully she's had enough time to cool down and talk to us.
I'm glad to see you guys. I was just looking for you. Gabby, she's really upset. She forgot her iPad and it works better on hospital Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you know, Wi-Fi's actually been proven to soothe angry teenagers.
That's a really great idea. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You did nothing.
This is your mess, and you're going to clean it up if I have to watch you do it. Go on then, get to it. You think changing a bed or cleaning up puke is beneath you? This is nursing. This is what we do. When a patient is sick or scared, we reassure them that someone sees them, lets them know they are more than their illness.
I'm not ashamed to make a bed. I'm ashamed of me. When I grew up in India, my family is wealthy, like crazy wealthy. We had servants for everything. I never learned to make a bed or to do laundry or change anything other than myself. I charm my classmates into doing that stuff for me in school, and I get Red to do it now because I never learned how. I want to be a good nurse. But now that you know my secret, I'm obviously fired, so...
Or we could just fix the problem. Get the sheets, wipes. Corners are key, but there's the trick.
Wow. Those lines, interesting use of negative space. And do I sense an impressionistic influence? You've really captured the
Sistine Chapel. We're going to see it this summer. Mom and Dad met there. They get to have gelato.
I didn't expect this to hurt so much. But the surgery got rid of the endometriosis. I'll take it.
Babe, there were complications.
The surgery gonna get rid of the scarring?
Your fallopian tubes are really scarred. They had to remove them.
Does that mean I can't get pregnant? I came in for pain and now I can't have a baby?
You still have both ovaries. Doctors can retrieve your eggs.
That's IVF. You're talking about IVF. We can't afford that.
Babe, let's not worry about that right now, okay? Okay. Don't worry about that.
Okay, great. Thanks. The sitter will drop Hal off at school tomorrow, so I can pick you up first thing. I'm gonna pop out now to grab you something decent to eat. Hospital food will make you sick. What about you? Want me to bring you something back?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm all full on tiny sandwiches from the luncheon. So Tomo seems really on top of things.
He can be strong tonight because he knows I'll be home tomorrow and he won't have to be.
He may be able to handle more than you think. And maybe if you just told him the truth.
Don't. I know you think you're helping, but you're not.
Before today, I hadn't been in the OR in over a year. Last time was routine surgery. But I made a mistake. A big one. And I had a choice. I could either keep quiet and protect myself, or I could tell somebody. It was the scariest thing that I ever did. But it saved the patient's life. And I got fired.
Do you regret it?
Not for a second. Having those hard conversations matters, Maki.
What if this is all my fault? I knew something was wrong, but I didn't do anything about it because I was so afraid that what happened to my dad was happening to me. So I ignored it. I thought it would go away. Maybe if I'd gotten help sooner.
No. Something bad happened to you. That isn't your fault.
But what if it is? How can I look at my family and tell them that?
None of that matters. The only thing that matters is what you do now.
Gabby, don't!
Wonderful. Is this the part where you give me a pep talk about how life is precious or something?
Nope. This is the part where I tell you to stop being such a selfish dick.
Can you even say dick to a minor?
You want in medical terms? You're risking the life of the guy you say you love, plus your own. That is a dick move. I get it. You're sick and you're pissed, but that doesn't mean you get to pull whatever bullshit stunt you like.
Screw this. I'm walking.
I have leukemia. I was 12. Spent the next 6 years in and out of hospital, watching kids around me die, knowing that I could be next. You know, I have to still take these pills to prevent reoccurrence. They're expensive, they're not covered. Though, God, how will I pay my rent pills? I have to order them off these dodgy websites just to swing them.
How are you not super pissed?
I could be. But no one wants to spend time with an asshole, Gabby. No matter how sick you are. Get your act together. And be ready when this goes off.
The mass that they removed from my bowel was cancerous.
Why are we only hearing this now?
We're not. I'm not.
Maki has bowel cancer. And it's spread to her liver. There are certain treatments that we can do to prolong the remainder of her time. But those treatments can be uncomfortable and invasive. Maki doesn't wish to move forward with any of those treatments.
Oh! Hey!
I'll leave. I was just, It was the only quiet place while the gym was being renovated.
Right.
Today, Becky's surgery.
I know, it didn't go as well as expected.
In school, they teach you about risk. You think you know. Everything can change in a second, but you don't. Not really. Not until it happens. How do you do it? How are you not afraid all the time?
You are. You're afraid so much, it becomes a part of the air you breathe. You feel it, and then you push through anyway. For your patients. I've got a consult waiting in my office for like 15 minutes, so I've gotta...
You're only as sick as your secrets. They can isolate you or leave you paralyzed. If you're not careful, secrets can become your entire identity. But you only have to be brave enough to tell one person. And then, it isn't a secret anymore.
Hey, I'm only gonna say this once. I don't owe you an explanation, but I want you to leave me alone. So you wanna know why I miscounted the sponges and got fired?
Yeah, I really don't care.
Because there was a hand down my pants while I was doing it. Dr. Hamilton, chief of surgery, just couldn't keep him to himself no matter how hard I tried to avoid him, especially in the OR, where I couldn't get away. So yeah, I miscounted.
Grace.
Don't. It happened, and there's no point in reporting it because he's a big deal surgeon and I'm just a nurse. I've moved on, and this will never come up again. Got it?
I was just gonna say I'm sorry.
I don't want your sympathy. I just want you off my ass.
Watch an all-new Nurses next Monday on Global.